another story, and this is of Swami Ram. Swami Ram is the one who established the Himalayan Institute in Dehradun. It's just outside Dehradun, the area called Jolly Grant, and this is his autobiography. And the chapter's name is "I Thought I Was Perfect." So I'll read few lines from this chapter, and I'll also narrate the story alongside because I don't think I can tell the story as perfectly as he did. So when he was young, he had reached some stage. He did his college, and his master his master never told his name. I mean, like in the public, so his identity was never out. But so he just thought, now this Swami Ram, he thought that I am perfected now. I have all the knowledge. I am teaching the other Swamis as well. I have done my college and all. So it goes like this, that he went to his master and he said, when I conveyed to my master this inflated opinion of myself, he looked at me and asked, "Are you drugged? What do you mean?" I said, "No, really, this is the way I feel." So he returned to the subject a few days later. The master said that you are still a child. You have went to college and all, but you do not have any practical knowledge, and you have to work on 4 things in your life. And those things are to have a desire to meet and know God, number 1. Number 2, no selfish desire to acquire things for yourself. Number 3, give up all anger, greed and attachment. And 4, practice meditation regularly. So he said that after telling, the Guru said that you should meet 4 other sadhus that I will tell you, and you visit them and go humbly and be patient, because these sadhus are always sitting in meditation and they are very difficult to open up, and sometimes they are in samadhi and they don't want to come out. So you have to be very humble and with all the respect go to them and learn from them. So he did, okay, he will go. So he went, and in the first place where he went, he asked some villagers where the sadhu is sitting. The villagers told him that this sadhu, he has not taken, like he doesn't eat anything. He just keeps sitting in samadhi, and he never talks to anybody, and he never looks at anybody. So now Swami Ram knew that this is a difficult task, because somebody is already in a deep meditation. It is hard to bring him out. So he went there. It was uphill where the sadhu was doing the meditation, and he went and he started. He touched his feet humbly, and tried to wake him up. And he attempted 2-3 times, and once he did that, the sadhu kicked him, and he kicked him so hard that he tumbled down the hill on the back side and reached the lake which was down that hill. And he had he had many bruises and everything, because the hill was quite steep, and he fell against many trees and rocks on the way while falling back. He was really angry, but then he remembered that his guru said that you have to control your anger and you have to respect the sadhus, and probably the sadhu is testing him. So he went again, and then this time he started pressing the feet, massaging the feet of the sadhu, because generally the disciples do that for their gurus, if they have to learn something from them when their guru is tired. Like, this is called seva in this culture, yogic culture. So he went again, he started massaging his feet, and again he kicked the master, the sadhu. He kicked him again, and this time also he fell back, and when he was coming back, he was really furious. And what he said was, he was like, he's not a sage. I'll teach him. I'll break both his legs. I'll give him double what he has gave me. I really want to retaliate. So I decided that perhaps my master sent me to him to teach him a lesson. Rather than learning from him, master has sent him to teach this yogi a lesson. So when I returned to the hill to vent my anger, he was sitting up and smiling. He said, "How are you, son?" So I said, How am I? After kicking me and knocking me down the hill, you are asking me how am I? He said, your master told you to master 4 things, and you have even destroyed one. I kicked you to test your control of anger, and now you are so angry that you cannot learn anything here. You are not tranquil. And then before leaving, the sage told him one thing. He asked Ram Swami that do you know why we touch the feet of a sage? Then he recited something beautiful, a Persian belief. The sadhu said, a sage gives the best part of his life, surrendering it at the lotus feet of the Lord. People ordinarily recognize you only by your face, but the face of the sage is not here. It is with his Lord. So people find only feet here. So they bow to the feet. So this is the reason why we touch the feet of the sadhus, or maybe for anybody we respect to. And we touch only the feet of the people who we think are like God-like figure for us. That is the thing. So now what happened that he realized that that he was really he did feel that he has done something wrong, because he knew that he didn't have to be angry, So he said, sir, I will come back to you when I have really conquered my ego. And then he departed, and now he have to go for 3 more sadhus. So another sadhu he went, and so this sadhu, the another one, he had a very beautiful farm that he owned. And then once the farm was so beautiful and everything, a lot of lush greenery and flowers everywhere, colorful, and fruits. So he went there, and this sadhu owned this farm. So the sadhu smilingly asked him, I'll give you this farm, would you like it? And Ram Swami said, of course. So he smiled, the master. He smiled, and he said, your master told you not to be attached, and yet you are very quick to tie yourself to a farm. So he simply said that you are not ready, and you cannot learn anything over here, you should leave. Okay, so this sadhu also sent him away. Now he went to the other sadhu, and now this time what happened, that on the way there was a fountain where he found some gold coins lying down, Ram Swami, and a thought came, okay, let me pick it up. So he picked those coins and put them in his loin cloth, and then he realized that what am I doing? These coins does not belong to me. So he put them back and there is no use of these coins for me. So Ram Swami put them back. But then when he reached this sadhu, he said that why did you pick those coins? He was like, why you are attached to such thing? What good will those gold coins do to you? So he was like, no, Ram Swami tried to explain, no, I put them back. I had this thought at first. But then this sadhu said, at the first place only, you shouldn't have thought of it. Okay. And so he sent him away. Okay. And then so what Ram Swami learned from this, I'll just tell that. So he said that I have learned that I have only intellectual knowledge, but I do not behave in accord with that knowledge that I have. And he said that this is a problem with then his guru, his master said that this is the problem with all the intellectuals, because they have knowledge but they do not apply that in their daily life. Most of the times we feel that we know what is the way out, but we are either overpowered with our emotions, attachments, or anger, or other weaknesses like jealousy, and or our situational conditions, that we are not capable of taking those paths, even if we are aware that okay, this is not the way and this is the wrong way, and this is the only way. It is painful, but this is the only way. Most of the times people who are consoling us are saying the things that we already know. All we are asking for a shoulder to cry on. We are not asking for the advice, and yet we are not able to have that courage to make those decisions. And at times we have all the knowledge how to live, what is right, what is wrong. When we are seeing some other person stealing, we be like, why it is wrong? But on the road where some currency is lying just like that, most of the people just can't control themselves. They pick it up and they justify that it is because it was lying anyway, and maybe God has left it there for me. So but that doesn't belong to you. So that's the thing. So it is such a common thing. Even 1 or 2 rupees coins lying on the road, we pick it up. So this is something to know. And then a human being knows enough, but that knowledge needs to be brought into daily life. If this is not done, the knowledge remains limited within the boundaries of knowing only. We know, but we don't do anything about it. We all know what to do and what not to do, but it is very difficult to learn how to be. And real knowledge is found not in knowing, but rather in being. So I hope you like this video and this story. There are few other stories of this book that I'm going to tell in short videos. Those are short and funny stories. Ram Swami was very childish, and he has very honestly, given away all his childish activities and stupidities that he used to do, and they are so funny that his autobiography is it's a very funny book. So I'm going to tell few more stories of this book, and if anybody wants to read this book, it's a autobiography of Ramaswamy, and the name is Living with the Himalayan Masters. It's a wonderful book. I mean, it is much better than a fiction, I would say. So with that, have a good day. It's Sunday here, or have a good night, whatever it is over there. And please like, share, and subscribe and comment. Please write down your opinions, or your like what you think about this video, this story, or what a moral is behind it. If you want to share something, some of your life experiences, that would be great. And